What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Seattle Emeralds. MyNBA Season 2 is about to get underway. We saw a lot of changes to this roster, but we're still the same core. We brought in Jalen Williams in one of the biggest free agency signings ever. J-Dub is obviously one of the best young small forwards in the NBA. Last year, his role in OKC diminished due to the signing of DeMar DeRozan, and I think that left him a little bit jaded. They did not treat that situation how they should have, and J-Dub was willing to sign with us, and the Thunder were willing to not match his contract, so that pickup ended up being unexpected but massive. Obviously, right now, we also drafted Rondé Woods second overall. Now, I don't think Rondé Woods exactly ready to come in as a day one starter. He's going to spend some time on the bench. Today, though, we are going to take on a team that does look very different. The Bulls made a lot of moves. We thought they were rebuilding. Instead, they kind of tried to retool, and I don't know how it's going to work out for them. They went out there, they got Kyrie, they brought in Shaedon Sharpe, they have Buzelis, they have Jalen Smith, they got Jonas Valanciunas, brought in Jaden Ivey, brought in Emily Bates. Like, this team's got a solid roster, in my opinion. They drafted Bruce Hood to kind of be that replacement for Jonas Valanciunas whenever he retires or heads on to another spot. A lot of rookies: Tyson Ross, Kobe Reyes, Gerard Pickett, Kobe White's injured. I mean, this team's solid. Don't get me wrong. They've got a lot of young pieces. They've got some good veterans. They've got Kyrie. Shaedon Sharpe's going to get better. I just don't see the vision, in my opinion, of where they're going to go long-term with this roster. Kobe White's out with a stomach virus, but we get a first chance to see how this team performs and how Kyrie runs this roster as the number one guy, even though he's just an 80 overall now. We'll see if Kyrie kind of takes over as the top dog, or maybe Shaedon Sharpe sees himself as the top dog, but why not? Let's get started with a jump ball as Jonas Valanciunas wins that one. We've got Collier, Bailey, Portis Jr., J-Dub, and Goga Bitadze as that one goes down. Jalen Smith opening the scoring from three. Ace Bailey now driving. First points of the year are going to come on a slam from the left hand of Goga Bitadze. I mean, that's kind of ironic. You go out there, you bring in Jalen Williams, you keep Ace Bailey, you bring Bobby Portis in, and the first points of the year are Goga Bitadze, but Bobby Portis showing his value at the stretch three right there. He's got a quick 5 points in the quarter. Now Matas Buzelis off the dump pass from Irving. That's no good. An early 4-point lead or 5-point lead for the Emeralds as Jalen Williams cuts to the basket and throws it down. J-Dub's first points as an Emerald right in front of the Emerald Isle. Slamming that one down with two hands now, swinging at Ace Bailey, looking for his points of his sophomore season. He cannot get that one to fall. Shaedon Sharpe now bringing it up the court for the Bulls. They're going to give it over to Kyrie. Kyrie probably going to be the number one guy on this team. You've got to imagine, though, there's going to be some competition between him and Shaedon Sharpe. Valanciunas has got it down low, but Bitadze guarding him, swinging it. Irving, step back. Collier, uncontested. Three is good. Good shot there by Kyrie Irving as he just hit that one from deep range. It's now 12-11. Bobby Portis backing down. Patrick Williams swinging it. Ace Bailey gets it, lets it fly. Ace Bailey hits it. First 3 points of the season, as he has 4 on the day right now. Kyrie Irving driving up over Collier and one. The foul plus the bucket as that one goes down. Kyrie Irving so far right now becoming the dominant force to open the year for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 2020 ball game, about 2:52 to go. Irving crossover, Monk guarding him. Good defense by Monk, holding his ground. Kyrie pushes off of him. Layup up, no good. Left it short, gets his own board, and Kyrie puts it up and in, giving the Bulls a 2-point lead here. About minute 40 left in the second, or in the first quarter. Malik Monk now driving, going to the basket and throws it down. Not the dunk we're used to from Malik Monk. He usually goes a little bit flashier than that, as we got at the shot clock. Patrick Williams can't hit that one. Ace Bailey with the rebound. He's going to run ahead of everybody. Good defense by Sharpe. Bailey swings it. Left-handed pass to Kispert across the court. And in the corner, Corey Kispert, one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, gives the Emeralds the 1-point lead. Jaden Ivey driving on Monk. That one's rejected by Monk. Ivey tried to do a Euro step. J-Dub in transition hits the three with 3 to go in the first. That will give us a 4-point lead as we head into the second quarter. Jaden Ivey, one of the new Bulls, swings it to Patrick Williams. hitting the three. Will Patrick Williams ever evolve as an NBA player? We don't know. Emily Bates lets that one fly. The former Cavalier can't get it to go. Bounced around on the rim a few times. Now he's going to stop. J-Dub in transition. Hop, step up, over and one. 36-35 with a chance to make it 37. J-Dub with 7 in the first half now. Can he make it 8? Yes, he does. 8 points and 3 rebounds in his Emeralds debut. Malik Monk now. Rondé Wood on the court for the first time. Simon Fontecchio gets it to fall. He's got a couple quick threes in this first half. Rondé Wood with his first ever assist. Bobby Portis and Ace Bailey jumping. Matas Buzela swinging it. J-Dub, pump fake, leaning mid-range, hits that one as well. He's got 10 in the first half. That's why you bring that guy here. As Kyrie Irving step back, jumper, corner, 3 is good. Kyrie just keeping the Bulls in this one. It is now a 3-point ball game, 43-46. Jay Will gonna set the screen for Ace Bailey, gathers the ball, and drives past Jalen Smith. Not a good job there protecting the paint by Jalen Smith. 1:43 to go. Ace Bailey gets a screen from Badadze. He tries a hop step, blocked by Valanciunas. The Bulls, fast break opportunity now with Kyrie. He's going to slow it down, go to Shaedon Sharpe. This one is a 1-point ball game, 1.5 minutes to go. Sharpe driving on Bailey, puts it up, pass Bailey, no good, gets his own board and gives the Bulls the lead by 1, 49-48, under a minute to go. Now 51-48, the Bulls ending this half on a good run. Irving gets the screen from Valanciunas, dumps it off, Shaedon Sharpe lets it fly, 54. Now for the Bulls in the first half, Sharpe has 12 on 5 of 8 shooting. Ace Bailey looks to respond, gives up the 3, pump fakes, driving to the basket and throws it down, plus the foul. Valanciunas late on the rotation as Shaedon Sharpe fell for the pump fake. And Ace Bailey looking for his 10th point of the night. Despite some free throw struggles last year, he converts that one as we go into half. Down 54-40 or 54-51. Bailey and Williams leading the way with 10. Goga Badadze with 8. Bobby Portis with 8. Simon Fontecchio with 6. Malik Monk having a bad game. 1 of 4 from the field. Just 4 points, but he's got a couple free throws as well. As we see now the Bulls side of things, Kyrie with 19, Shaedon Sharpe with 12. Kyrie shooting at 60% from the field. Valanciunas 7 and 5. Other than that, they have not done a whole lot. It's been a whole lot of Kyrie and Shaedon Sharpe here for Chicago in Game 1. So we now head into the third quarter down by 3. Matas Buzelis going to be stuck with the J-Dub assignment. He gets a good screen from Badadze and hits the leaning jumper. He has 13 now on the afternoon. It is a tie ball game early in the third quarter. Bobby Portis swings it now. J-Dub again looking for 3. J-Dub hitting again. He's got a quick 8 in this third quarter. 18 now for him in the game. This one's 63-58. The Emeralds kind of taking the lead. Jalen Smith can't hit the low push shot turnaround over Bobby Portis, and instead Ace Bailey driving ahead of the pack, and he throws it down. Just cocked that one as far back as he could. Almost got blocked by Jonas Valanciunas because of that, but he still was able to throw it down. 5-point ball game. Kyrie, no good from 3. Good defense there from Collier on the screen pass. Ace Bailey drives, lets a little scoop layup around the defense. He's got a couple of points in this half. 14 on the day, 67-60. Isaiah Collier just obliterated by the screen, and Kyrie hits the 3. He's not going to miss those back-to-back as the Bulls just will not go away. 4:50 to go in the quarter. 2-point ball game for the Emeralds. Collier cuts off Jalen Smith. The mismatch, though, Jalen Smith gets by him. Good defense by Collier, but Smith's able to flip it up. That is the 8th tie of the game, as the Bulls actually now have a 1-point lead. Jonas Valanciunas, man, I don't know that you have that in your repertoire now. I don't know that you ever had it, but Ace Bailey's definitely got that in his repertoire as he hits the transition bucket. He's got 7 in the quarter. Close to a double-double, 17.7 rebounds. J-Dub, hop step again, pass Bates. Emily Bates a little too slow on defense to guard Jalen Williams, as the rookie Bruce Hood misses the post hook there. It is still a 2-point ball game. Isaiah Collier drives, kicks it to Fontecchio, swinging it to Corey Kispert, swinging it to Bailey, letting it fly. Bailey hits it again, and that one is good for the second or third 3 by Ace Bailey in this contest. 78-75. Sidestep back behind the line. Bailey on fire in this third quarter. He has 23, 13 in the third. That fuels the Emeralds to a 6-point lead as we head into the fourth. 81-78 though. J-Dub can't hit the little floating jumper. He is vital to this offense already with 25. Tyson Ross, the late first-round pick out of Cal Berkeley, dunks that one down. He's got 4 now on the contest. Malik Monk swings it all the way to J-Dub, down to J. Will, the former teammates on the dot there. And that one goes down. Julian Phillips responds with another fast 3 for the Bulls out of this sideline, out of bounds play. 83-83. Now it's 86-85. J-Dub again from 3. He's on fire. 28 now in this contest as J. Will gets blocked. A lot of J-Dub and J. Will, but instead it's Shaden Sharp ahead of the pack with the double pump dunk. And it is a tie ball game again. Sharp now looking to give themselves the lead. He can't hit the mid-range jumper in transition. It is still knotted up, 89 all. Isaiah Collier yet to score. Swings it to J. Will. Pump fakes back to J. Will. Looking for 3, and it's good. Big shot there by the backup center. Bruce Hood left out of bounds after the pump fake. And now it is a 92-91 ball game. J-Dub looks to respond. That one's good. 95-91. Patrick Williams gives it to Jaden Ivey. Bruce Hood sets the screen. Stolen by J. Will. And he throws it away. Oh, my goodness. Bad pass there. You could feel the momentum going in the Emeralds' favor. Can the Bulls take advantage of that? Emily Bates gives it over to Jaden Ivey. He's going to get the screen from Bruce Hood, who gets down low and throws it down violently with the one hand. 95-93. Not a good turn of events for the Emeralds offense. Rebound there off the missed shot by Shaden Sharp. He's driving. Nobody meets him in transition. Euro step up and a good over Malik Monk, who has 6 on the night. As the Bulls staying around in this one. 2 minutes to go. 97-98 ball game. This is the guy you want taking the shot. He's got 31 on the evening. Can he get a couple more for us? Jaden Williams hits the jumper. And that one is down. 99-95. 33 points for J-Dub. I said Jaden by accident. I kind of mixed J-Dub and Jalen as Irving misses it. Deflects the rebound. Jalen Smith can't save it. And that one's going to take some time off the clock. So it's 99-95. Under a minute to go. Ace Bailey hop steps. Good defense by Sharp. Throws it away. Bazelis able to stand in the passing lane and just snatches that one out of midair. Where do they go here? They give it to Jalen Smith down low. Give it to Kyrie down low, who swings it back to Buzelis. You got to wonder what their plan is. Back to Smith. Lets it fly. Bobby Portis not good enough on the contest. And it's a 1-point ball game for the Bulls. They have a chance here to get a stop and potentially take the lead with 25 seconds to go. Jalen Williams going to get the screen from Bobby Portis. Being guarded by Buzelis. Now Jalen Smith up and under. It's good. 35 on the night. J-Dub driving to the basket. And he just nailed that one. As it's a 3-point ball game again. Kyrie Irving, 15 seconds to go to Shaden Sharp. Back to Smith. No good. They're going to foul Badadze. Thankfully, they had a foul to give, so we're able to actually inbound it to Jalen Williams instead. Badadze is not the best free throw shooter, and we are going to go up by 5 now with about 10 to go in the quarter. 9 seconds now. Shaden Sharp hits the corner 3. It is back down to a 2-point ball game with 7.5 to go. Rajon Rondo wants a timeout for his Young Emeralds roster, and they get J-Dub to the line again, but this time not perfect, so he leaves the door open. Can he hit one of them? Yes, he does. The Bulls, no timeouts remaining. They've got to go fast. Kyrie Irving gets it ahead. He's got Buzelis in the corner. Defense is late getting back, but he misses it, and the Emeralds win it by 3 as they're going to start Season 2 1-0. What an exciting matchup against the Bulls. Now, I don't know how good Chicago is going to be on the season, but it's a fun matchup to have as they have an interesting roster, and I think a pretty solid roster. I think they're going to probably be in that 11 to 9 seed range if I had to guess, unless they're just absolutely awful. But, I mean, look at this. New acquisitions. Bobby Portis with 8-3-3. Jalen Williams, more importantly, 38-5 Ace Bailey had 23 as well. Kyrie, 28. Shaedon Sharpe, 21. The rest of the team did pretty solid as well, but they didn't get enough support from their starting small forward and Matas Buzelis as we start out 2-0 on the season. Can we go 3-0? No, we take a loss to the Nuggets there on October 23rd. We do get a trade offer from for Cam Johnson for Corey Kispert, and now big news for the Emeralds. Malik Monk going to be missing about 6 to 8 months with a fractured leg as he suffered that injury in the contest against the Denver Nuggets with a loss as well. So that's kind of going to force us to kind of revamp this lineup. I don't really want to see Micic playing, so this is sort of going to push Drew Karl, the 16th overall pick, into the rotation much earlier than I initially wanted him to be pushed into that rotation. I thought he was going to be able to sit on the bench a little bit longer, learn from the rest of the guys. Unfortunately, though, he's going to have to play, and he's hopefully going to be serviceable as a backup right now. We really don't know exactly what his production is going to be as a rotational piece. As we're going to stop here for a play-in tournament game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's what the averages are looking like. Jalen Williams having a great year at 22 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4.5 assists. Ace Bailey, 19. Corey Kispert with 14 off the bench. I think his role is much better off the bench, in my opinion. Drew Karl, though, having an okay, just a little bit of production through 11 games. Rebounds are led by Bailey. Surprisingly, he has 7 rebounds per game. I mean, he is 6'9", so he's probably more of a natural 3 anyways. Assists are led by Jalen Williams with 4.5. Other than that, Malik Monk was having a pretty good year. Isaiah Collier not necessarily passing it as much as I would. I was shocked to see steals were led by J-Dub, and blocks were very close. Ace Bailey almost leads the team in blocks per game. Goga Badatse has him edged out by about 0.4. 3-point percentage, Corey Kispert, you're safe. I mean, 46% from 3 on 8 attempts per game. That's all he's on the team for, and I'm very happy if he's going to be hitting it at that high of a clip. You've got to be pretty satisfied with that. Ace Bailey taking a little bit of a step forward, about a point per game so far higher compared to last year. But this team looks pretty solid. They're sitting with an okay record of 7-8 right now. Pretty early on into the season, they have kind of spiraled out of their last 10 games, 4 of 6, lost 3 in a row. They're 5-4 at home, 2-4 on the road. So we need to improve our, game plan as we go on the road to some more hostile environments as the season goes on, and contenders kind of expose themselves to the rest of the NBA. But other than that, 7-8 is a pretty good start, considering we probably had 7 games, almost at the All-Star break last year. So you will take this improvement as you get it. It's definitely not as bad as it could be, and it's definitely not as good as it could be. But at the end of the day, you're pretty happy with a 7-8 record compared to what you saw a season ago. That is all for this episode, though. Hope you all enjoyed this one. I'll get back to you guys. The next episode, we're going to be taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves, see what Anthony Edwards has to do against this Emeralds roster. And I'll catch you all next time.
Sounds right.